So today I'm going to tell you about a practice that I work with that was spending thousands a month on marketing and social media. They had a few different people working on it. They used different tools and they were posting everywhere. But here's the kicker. They had no idea what was actually working. Does it sound familiar? If your practice is checking all the boxes, running ads, boosting content, posting regularly, hiring help, but you're still not seeing results, then this video is for you. Today, I'm going to break down the exact mistakes this practice made, how we fixed them with one simple system, how it saved them money, and got them the results that actually mattered. Stick with me because in the end of this video, you'll know exactly where your own social media and marketing might be going wrong, and a quick fix to fix it. So this practice was everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, email blasts. They were on all the major platforms where patients looked, which was great. They were spending thousands of dollars every month. They had a social media manager, a designer, someone else sending email blasts, and then somebody else who did their social media ad campaigns. And yet they had no idea what was actually working. Does this sound familiar? That's because this problem is way more common than most practices actually realize. You can post everywhere, invest in great ads, have beautiful graphics, but without a crucial element, you'll still either get little to no results or have no idea what's actually working for you. So once we dug in, we found this practice was making the same mistakes I see over and over again with medical practices who are doing their own marketing. So let's talk about these. Mistake number 1, no tracking or data collecting. They were posting, emailing, even boosting results, but they had never actually reviewed the performance. And some places aren't even given a performance report from the companies that they're working with. They can't tell what posts brought in patients or which ones were just wasting time and money. So mistake number 2, too many platforms and no strategy. They were posting everywhere just to stay active, but none of the content was actually tied to their business goals because they didn't even know what their business goals were, like promoting a specific service or trying to get patients to fill an empty week on the schedule. Mistake number 3, overpaying for disconnected tools and services. They were paying one vendor for design, another to do their social media, and another for email marketing. No one talked to each other, which meant wasted money, duplicate work, and zero efficiency. And here's the truth. If your social media looks anything like this, then you're not just overspending. You're missing out on real measurable results. So how do we fix this? We stripped away the noise and went back to one simple rule. One platform, one strategy. Which is why we created a unique marketing platform that's specific for the healthcare industry. You can do email blasts, schedule out your social media, create your social media, organize content, collect tons of data, and so much more. And it's all in one place, so everyone's on the same page. If you're interested in learning more about this proprietary marketing platform for healthcare, then schedule a free call with me by clicking the link in the description. And don't forget to like this post and subscribe so you get notified when we post more videos. I also want to say if you love somebody that you're working with, that's fabulous. We can add them to this platform so they can be on it too. Again, the whole point is that everybody's in one spot and can see what everybody's doing. Now, next we built a content plan that was actually tied to their goals, like promoting services that actually made them money and helped them grow, or maybe filling slow weeks with patients. And the magic was that they could finally see what was working. Which posts drove appointments, which emails patients were actually opening and clicking on, and which campaigns actually made them money. The results were huge, lower costs, less confusion, and way better engagement. And most importantly, they got booked appointments. The staff could run without being overwhelmed, and patients stayed connected without being spammed. Everyone was on the same page and knew what each other was doing. So here's the bottom line. When you bring everything together into one simple, focused system, you stop guessing and you start growing. And here's the thing, KPIs are not just for big corporations. They're the lifeline of any private practice's marketing. And if you're not tracking them, you're basically flying blind. So what should you be watching? Here's the big ones that every practice should be tracking. Number 1, engagement rate. Are people actually interested in your posts? Liking, commenting, and sharing, or just scrolling past? Number 2, click-through rate. When they see a post or an ad, are they actually clicking on it to learn more or to book an appointment? Number 3, email click and open rates. It's not enough to send emails. You need to look at, are patients actually opening them and reading them or clicking on them? Number 4, conversions. How many patients actually came from a specific post, email, or campaign? And number 5, your top performing content. What kind of posts drive the most action? Is it videos, before and afters, educational, funny? If you know this, you can do more of what works instead of what doesn't. Now here's the truth, most practices don't track any of this. And that's the problem. If you don't know your numbers, you can't improve them. And when you do track them, that's when marketing stops being busy work and starts being a real growth driver and fun. So what can you do right now to actually fix your marketing and start getting results? Here's 3 simple steps that you can start today. Step 1, audit your current tools and your team. Look at what you're paying for and who's doing the work. Are you getting a return of investment or are you just posting to post? Step 2, define what success looks like. Do you want more bookings? Do you want better patient retention? Are you trying to grow your social media? Or maybe get more calls about a specific service you offer? If you don't know what you're aiming for, you really aren't going to figure out what's actually working. Step 3, simplify everything. Use one platform that you can post to social media, schedule out the content, send patient emails, and track results, all in one place. No more logging into 5 different tools and chasing down different reports from different people. You really don't need 5 different people and 4 different platforms. You need clarity and consistency. And that's exactly what we help practices create. If you have somebody you love working with, they can easily be added to our platform as part of your team. Marketing doesn't have to be confusing, expensive, or disconnected from real results. With the right system, it can actually fuel your growth without overwhelming your team or your budget. But here's the big question. In 2025, is social media even worth it for medical practices? If you've been asking yourself this, you'll want to watch my next video, where we break down exactly what works and what doesn't, and how to make it worth your time. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.